Welcome back everyone to Generate.net. In this video, we're going to be delving into image generation and specifically into coloring page and mandala page generation. In the last video, most of you know we talked about creating entire coloring books using the coloring bookmaker. But in this video, we're going to be focusing on creating just images. And there's a certain advantage to this. It gives you a lot more creative control. It doesn't force you to use our platform to actually create the book, even though in my opinion, our platform is absolutely amazing to create the book, but it does limit you to use an 8.5 by 8.5 square book like this one right here. And this actually was created using our bookmaking platform. And this one as well is a flower one. Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry. Was created as well using our platform entirely without even using any other application. So as you can see, this platform lets you create books entirely. But in this video, there's a reason why I want to display to you the power of using this platform specifically for making coloring pages. And what it is the diversity of the outputs. And let me explain. When you want something like a dog, for example, and you want to select an app, so the first thing you do is let me just come onto this page. This is the image generation page. Comes usually like this. Now to get started, you can select a style by pressing this button here. And over here you have lots of different types of things you might want to do, like for example, a logo or anything else that you might actually come to think of. But if you click on AI coloring page, what's going to happen is it's going to show you only the coloring pages. And whenever you type a prompt in here, it will automatically create a coloring page for that word. So for example, if I type dog and click create, it's going to create 3 different images. Now, the amazing thing about this is each one of these images is being created by a completely different AI model, which basically means that there are 3 different brains working for you right now from 3 different platforms. Try and imagine ChatGPT and then Claude and then Meta and X and all these different platforms all doing the same thing and giving you a similar result, but they're all completely different. And that's why, if you can see the effect here, each one is a completely different. Like, you might really want this one for your specific needs because it's just very simple. You might want this one because it's more interactive. This one's more mandala-like, so you might want that one. But in any event, what you can see here is every single time you type something, like let's say I type cat in here, what you're going to get is a completely 3 diverse images. So let's just wait for those to come through. So these are the 3 images right now. This is the first one, is already ready. And it's a very simple cat made by the first model. This is the second one, and this is the third one. So you can obviously pick the one you want and click to download it, of course, just like that. So basically, that's the coloring page. Let me now go to the mandala page generator. So I'm going to click on this style attribute and then click on the mandala, AI mandala, and then I'm going to type cat in the box as well and click create. And what I'm going to find is when I click create, 3 images are going to be created. And remember, these are 3 different platforms. So one of them has made it like this, another one has made it like this, which is not a good output for our purposes, obviously. And the third one is this. So obviously this is not usable for us, but these 2 are. And so we've now got 2 outputs which we can use for our mandala purpose. Now, if you're making a vertical book, it costs 4 credits to create this type of image, and it costs 2 credits to create 3 images. Meaning, if you look up here at the pricing, the cost is 2 credits for every 3 images generated, which means 0.7 credits per image. But when you do vertical or horizontal, then what you're actually getting is an image which is costing you just a little bit more, or double the price, I should say, to make these 3 images. But what you're about to see is 3 outputs from the different models, different AI models. And that's what makes this image generator better than others. Because it's going to give you diversity, it's going to solve your problem in one go, and it's going to save you time. So clearly this is the only output which is usable. These 2 are not so usable. Let's try again and see if we have any better luck in this case to get a little bit of something more usable from all 3 models. So this is okay, but it has yellow eyes. Let's see if we get anything better from the other two models. Okay, this one looks a bit warped at the eyes. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because if you want to make a mandala book which is of different shapes, then obviously you're going to have to use different kind of styles. If you want a book to be like vertical, like a bit taller or a bit wider, then you're going to have to obviously choose these options. So as you can see, I'm not getting such great results, but there's always at least one that's usable, which is basically the idea, is the reason why we created this availability to create 3 different types of images. We did that because at some point, one of the models is just going to get it right. And so here you go. As you can see, this is a perfect cat mandala, which would fit perfectly on a page which was a bit more vertical. Of course, this is just a square image, and that's that. So let's close this. And now I just want to show you in general, and you're going to create an image of something, let's say a cute cat sitting on a rug, for example. Then what you're going to see is just a regular kind of image generator, which you can use for any other purpose, which basically makes this website, the idea of generate.net is that you can do everything you ever want to do all in one place. So we created bookmakers, we created now image generators, and soon we're going to be releasing video generators, which you can use the exact same credits. So if you ever do buy credits on our site, you'll be able to use them in the future for video making. And so as you can see, here are 3 images of cute cats sitting on a rug, and they are perfectly usable. If you need horizontal images or vertical images, you can then click create, and then of course it will create 3 vertical images of cats sitting on a rug, which is just a regular type image without any special effects. And that's also possible with this platform. So for those of you who don't know us and are new around here, we are generate.net. We produce apps. And the idea of Generate was to save you guys money. The way it works is you buy credits and then you can use every single type of app you could imagine. We have text apps, we have imaging apps, including background removers, sticker generator, image brush and fill, find and replace in the image, and just more images. If you have any requests for apps, just click on the bug button here on the left, and then just let us know what features you want, and we will try and add them. We have audio tools, text-to-speech, speech-to-text, YouTube summarizer, a music cover generator. We've talked about this in other videos. I won't go into details about that right now. Okay, thank you for watching. I was Daniel, your host. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel to never miss updates to this platform, because there's going to come a point where this platform really, really takes care of any possible business need you may have, and you don't want to miss that. So thank you for watching, and bye for now.